you know what's causing these tiny explosions of light? Well, they're fireworms off the coast of Bermuda. Like the pololo, they swarm once a year, reactions in their bodies producing intense bursts of luminescence. The female flashes first, and then the male responds. It's love at first light. Okay, let's be a bit surreal. You want to get these cows out of your field and stick them underwater. What do you do?
Easy. Turn their forelegs into flippers, their hind legs into tails, and cover them in a layer of blubber. Then, hey presto, you've got something not far off, a manatee. Highly endangered, these aquatic cows can be found grazing in seagrass meadows off the coast of Florida. But life's not easy. These slow-moving giants face high-speed, man-made dangers. Propellers can injure or even kill them, and pollution has taken its toll. Lower speed limits have helped, as have water cleanup efforts. But conservation is difficult because there's still so much about these endearing animals that we just don't know. And that's where Hugh and Buffett come in, two captive-born manatees at the Moat Marine Center in Florida. To the public, they're the main attraction, but the center's primary focus is research. Each morning, before the center opens, Hugh and Buffett get a health check. Although there are very few trained manatees in the world, these two are, and it makes the process stress-free. To do this with an uncooperative animal could take all day.
180.
The training also allows Hugh and Buffett to take part in experiments, which provide information you just can't get in the wild. For example, manatees don't have very good eyesight, but just how well do they see? To test our own vision, we read letters from an eye chart, and testing manatees isn't that different. The manatee is shown two panels. The white poles encourage it to swim to one panel or the other, from a constant distance of 1 meter. If it swims to the correct panel, it gets a juicy carrot reward. But which one is correct? Well, this one isn't. It's always used, and the manatee knows there'll be no carrot if it chooses it. It's actually covered in tightly spaced lines, and in manatee vision appears uniformly grey. Other panels have lines of differing thickness. The experiment investigates which panels the manatee can distinguish from the permanent grey-looking one. After a bit of dithering, Hugh chooses correctly. He avoids the familiar panel and decides to go for the one with the obvious lines on it. And he gets his reward. The experiment is done again and again and again. Now, Hugh's visual acuity, how well he can see, is measured. And this can be compared with other animals. It puts him on a visual par with those cows in the field, eyesight that in humans would often be defined as blind. So Hugh and Buffett are helping us to understand more about manatees, information that could help to save these giants of the shallows. And after their visit to the optician, these mild and massive vegetarians are given a king-size meal of fresh lettuce. So how do manatees, despite their poor eyesight, navigate so well in dark water? Well, scientists have discovered a network of about 3,000 sensory body hairs, which act as a kind of sixth sense, detecting slight changes in water pressure and so guiding them on their way.